Hi everyone, I just wanted to have a quick chat about summer offers that are currently available for TV advertising. There is quite a significant amount out there at the moment. Some of them I can't necessarily talk about in this video, but there is a lot of availability, I would say, this summer. I think that's partly driven by the fact that we don't have any big sporting events on. I think previous years we've had quite a lot of sport on over the summer, whereas this summer obviously we don't. So there is definitely a lot of availability, I would say, across the majority of all the broadcasters at the moment. And so there is some really good cheap deals. There's some offers at the minute for fixed CPMs, some of them as low as £1.50, which is crazy. Some of them are even running into all day parts or into peak. So normally with a daytime campaign, you would probably buy at a fixed CPM against adults, but it would only run sort of, 9:30 to 5:30. Some of those day parts have been expanded, and there's discounts on the typical CPMs that you would pay. There is also, just general offers that are always running. So, for example, ITV have what they call was back in business. I don't know if they've changed it, but essentially it's an offer for new and lapsed advertisers where potentially you can get almost a pound for pound match spend. It's not quite pound for pound, it's like 85 pence in the pound sort of match spend. So, if you were to spend, for example, 100,000, you can get 185,000 value. There are terms and conditions to that and strict criteria. It's not a case of you'll just get it. There's an application process. A couple of the main terms and conditions are it's generally, I think it's a 12-month 100% share contract. So you won't be able to advertise with any broadcasters on that deal. But they are offering you a significant amount of value if if ITV is the right place for you to advertise. Maybe you're a regional advertiser, or maybe you're doing a big first sort of national campaign. You can get quite a lot of potential additional value there. But that 100% share deal obviously is really important there. They're giving you this extra value and they expect you to keep spending with them for the next sort of circa 12 months. I think you also have to take a certain amount of broadcaster VOD, or what I like to call connected TV now. So much of your budget would go on ITV X, as it's now known. Channel 4 also have their own deal as well. Theirs is called the Greenhouse Fund. I think it's still going. That is pound for pound match spend deal. So that again, very similar to ITV. Again, you've got to apply for it. There is strict criteria. This is genuine additional value that they're giving you. So they're not just giving this away without expecting anything back from you. They are looking for commitments from advertisers to keep advertising with them. So you're probably looking for advertisers who are going to do, sign up for maybe like at least a 2 to 3 month test campaign potentially. I think there might be a minimum spend to the Channel 4 one. I think it used to be around about 40 to 50,000 ish. There is other opportunities as well. Channel 4 have just launched a new fund called, I think it's Black in Business, and it's supporting black business owners. So again, that's a significant opportunity if you fall into that category. So there's an opportunity there. Sky don't have any match spend deals at the moment, but the one thing about Sky is they tend to be quite flexible. So, obviously if they're going to be in competition with another broadcaster for your budget, they'll probably come up with a offer to try and counteract that. One of the deals that you do have though is I think they're still doing it, but essentially it's where it's what's it called again? Essentially you work with them and agree a cost per acquisition, and you can pay on a cost per acquisition basis. You essentially pay for half the campaign up front, and then the other half is based on, whatever the KPIs that you agree. I think Sky are still running that offer at the moment, so that's certainly one to consider, especially if you're like an e-commerce business. Sky also have the Carbon Zero Fund as well. So if you are a business that has the environment at the heart of what you do, your brand, then the Zero Carbon Fund is a great way to potentially get huge amounts of free advertising from Sky. So that they do that generally every year. So I think we might have just missed the last one, but it'll be coming up again for next year. And then just in general, there's a lot of deals around at the moment. In terms of the most common question I get asked all the time is, how much does a TV campaign cost? The reality is it's how long is a piece of string. We literally have some advertisers that spend as little as £5,000 a month. We have other advertisers that can spend £500,000 to £1 million a month. It's all relative to the size of their business and to the audience they're targeting. So, don't think that you need to have massive budgets. Obviously, for some of these offers, like the pound for pound match spend deal, there is minimum spend requirements, but actually there's a lot of really good deals out there at the minute, and we've got a few clients that are spending less than 10,000 and they're probably getting twice as much value as what they normally would, because of the deals that are available. So if you're interested in any of the summer deals or want some costs put together, just let us know. Thanks very much.